Yes, sir. We back and started 2024 off right with the best piece of fiction to ever exist. One Piece. It's been a minute since I covered One Piece on the channel, which I am aware is what majority of you been waiting for. And with Egghead now at play, there's no better time than now. And for those of you that don't know, my goal is to have 100k members of the crew. And if I put my mind to it, we most definitely can get there before the summer. And me uploading a video 2 weeks later isn't gonna cut it. So I'ma lock in. And to quickly rant, my videos does fairly good in the like department but tends to get sent to the shadow realm by the algorithm. So if you could do me a favor and watch this video from beginning to the end, that'll be greatly appreciated. Or, you know, halfway through, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be all there, you know what I'm saying?
Type shit.
And this is gonna be a long one, so grab your golden Oreos and pink lemonade. Them shits fire. Now on with the heat. You feel me? So we at the rooftop with it where Kaido and Big Mom is posted. And Kid and Killer pulls up first ready to stand on business, just the two of them. Now that man Kid got hard cause the last time he tried to take down Kaido it didn't go so well. But hey, bro do not care. Wasting no time, they was ready to get active. But they were interrupted by Zoro screaming as he falls from the air. Going for the save, the big homie Law pulls up fresh as hell. But hold on, cause now it's time for the big homie to step in. You know he had to pull up last. Bro stood there contemplating how he gon' pop out. Luffy was ready to turn up the whole squad with his dramatic ass entrance. Bro gon' stretch out his arm hitting a mean gum pistol on the door. Like bro, was that really necessary? Bro said he gotta have a 10 out of 10 pull up every fight. And there we see the whole gang looking dope as hell. Luffy walks up like the boss he is. And Zoro got his hand on his sword ready for it to fuck with his captain. But Luffy not giving two fucks about the 2 packs in front of him. And Kaido tells Big Mom, "Hey gang, what do you think this little brat said he was gonna be in my presence?" "I'm already knowing. He gave me some mouth too." "Yeah, I'ma beat your ass when I see your saggy chin ass. It's up my believe that. And it's up for your ashy ass nappy haired boyfriend too. And that's on East Blue. And he destroyed my castle. So apologize to me first." "Hey little repeat what you said before in front of our faces." Bro gonna ignore him. He worried about his homies. And after Kinemon was done chatting, Kaido tried to be Sneak Nation certified. But Luffy tells Law to teleport the wounded samurai downstairs and evades Kaido's attack, feeding bro a mean red rock to the jaw. And Big Mom's in distraught like, "I can't believe
You got knocked the fuck out, man!"
Oh, and about that shit you wanted me to say to your face? I'm Monkey D as in dog Luffy. I'm the man who'll best you guys and become king of the pirates. So Kaido got the run in his mouth, but don't nobody care for real. So Luffy and Kaido clash hockey and Kaido tries to clean Luffy's shit. But Luffy got the Supreme Weavers. So Big Mom pulls up thinking she's Sneak Nation certified, but he already knows Zoro W mans for real. So he came through like, "Oh nah, bitch, not my captain. Get that weak shit out of here." That got Luffy cheesing. So Zoro's like, "Hey gang, lock in, the job isn't finished. Don't forget you're dealing with 2 emperors." Kaido really thought he was signed to Sneak Nation till the big homie Law came in clutch as always, teleporting Luffy in his direction. But man, you already know Law petty as hell, telling Luffy the moment we formed this alliance we were meant to be equal, so don't go barking orders at me like you're above me, gang. Bringing up the fact that Luffy told him to teleport the samurai to safety when he had planned to do so before he even demanded. Luffy's like, "Gang, who cares?" Then here comes Kid being a D1 instigator. "Okay, Luffy, you got motion. You have an ex-warlord as your subordinate." "What do you mean?" "Yeah, man, you follow Luffy's orders like a good little dog, showing your loyalty to him." "Oh, nah. And on the real, y'all both really lame for real. That's why y'all vibe so well." "Oh, nah, you lame. Lame Annie?" And yeah, shit like that. While they go at it, Big Mom tried to sneak the 3 of them with the fireball jutsu. So Luffy came up with a bright idea and was like, "It's time to show them in the Narutoverse how we get down. The first person to dodge the attack loses." And that is why I like this trio so much. No matter how serious a situation may be, they will always find a way to make light of it. Zoro's like, "Y'all need to get out the way." But they trying to show they really tanky for real. And Big Mom thought she was really cooking and was like, "I wonder how I'm gonna roll you 3 in a pack." But Kaido said, "Relax, woman, you got too much dip on your chip. I'll handle this." So the gang gets up unscathed. Like, of course, a fireball ain't got nothing on the One Piece verse. No shade though, no shade. shade. And Zoro and Killer is ready to slide. They both pulled up and slashed Kaido, but that had no effect. Now Luffy's back in action and tells Kaido they about to boom bro in one go, and they start to get serious. And bruh, this man Kaido is such a respected charge ass. He looks at them individually as they prepare their technique. And you know Kid and Law couldn't wait to show off because they waited for Kaido to spectate before even doing anything. So bro gonna start running. And I'm just thinking, if he was gonna need a running start, why didn't he do that before? Bro wasted 7 seconds standing there when he could have already been running. Look at bro, he looks like he's winding up for a mean dunk. Bro animation long as hell, and even after all that, bro still in the same position hitting the Air Jordan. At this point, I wonder what Luffy is doing. Is bro still charging at Kaido during this time? So after 30 long minutes of kids setting up Legos, Kaido finally turns in Law's direction and bro just staring. He couldn't wait till Kaido gave him attention. So bro gonna start doing these hand gestures, which I wonder if that was even necessary. Cause I never knew certain rooms activates like ninjutsu. But yeah, they all charge in and Luffy kicks things off first with a King Kong gong, followed up with 2 more blows, hoping 3rd time's a charm. But Kaido said,
"Might work, no reaction."
So Kid pulls up thinking he's like that and tries to squish bro, but Kaido said,
"Might work, no reaction."
And in comes Law hoping to make a difference, pulling up with friendly fire, sending spikes down on both Kaido and Kid. That got Kid heated, so he was like, "Hey gang, you were trying to kill me?" But again, we already know Law about petty as it gets, and was like, "Nah, I just followed up on that weak ass attack." And Luffy trying to be a peacemaker, but they not trying to hear from bro and got the cook in his ass. Now they all got the bickering. So the big homies had to step in telling bros to pipe down and tee up, cause that wasn't enough to kill Kaido, and now Big Mom joins the fight. And Kaido enters dragon form and creates a tornado, sending light slashes from it. So Kaido's spamming and the gang gets the dodging. And bro, it's crazy how I've yet to see Zoro lose a race. Every time he's running with someone, he's always getting past them, even when they get a head start. Oda is really letting us know that Zoro is really Hemi Mac him for real. Like, look at bro, he really feeling like he in an edit. But yeah, Luffy pulls up feeding Kaido a big ming to the jaw, while Kid follows up with a heavenly choke slam. And Law pulling up, violating his guts with a gamma knife. Pause. But hold on, the combo keeps going. Cause Killer chimes in on the ass whooping, impelling Kaido with his dual sight, spinning them shits inside him. Like bro really got Kaido arching his back. But dang, they must forgot Big Mom Sneak Nation certified. And Kaido tries to seal the deal, but Luffy pulls up clutch as hell, giving him the foot stamp he used on Doflamingo. So Kaido tries to clap back with a blast breath, but bro must forgot he messing with the best side character's best friend. So Zoro tells Law to teleport him up there, and you already know Law hate being told what to do, so bro gon' hold a grudge. But he teleports Zoro and bro's like, "Get that weak shit out of here." And Luffy yet again cheesing hard as hell. But hold on, Zoro isn't done yet and calls out for Law. And I like how in sync they always are. Law always know the right plays without even being told. So Law teleports Kaido down while Zoro prepares his attack. And Big Mom on the sidelines nervous as hell, cause she knows Zoro's built different. Telling Kaido to dodge, cause if he gets hit by that attack, he's cooked. So bro started seeing Odin within Zoro getting spooked and dodges the attack but gets grazed on the cheek. Man, that attack sliced through that horn like butter. If Kaido took that head on, bro wouldn't have a head after doing so. But now Zoro's midair, so Big Mom takes notice and struck bro with Indra's lightning. And Luffy's just spectating like, damn, I couldn't be there for my But Big Mom wasn't done yet. She said they whole squad gotta eat, and started spamming lightning everywhere. And hey, look at Zoro. He really ate that shit. Couldn't be Itachi. No shade though. No shade. Look at Luffy looking menacing as hell. And Kaido and Big Mom both shook, wondering how the hell is bro resistant to lightning. Which bro's like, I'm made of rubber, and was ready to slide for his homies, but Kaido pulls up like, shut your bitch ass up, blasting bro with fire. But woo! Bro highly immune to fire, and pulls up quick as hell and started tagging Kaido with mad punches into the to be continued screen. And god damn, that ass whooping carried over to the next episode. Bro still violating him with all those punches. Nobody wanted to step in cause bro was really going crazy. Luffy had everybody's jaws dropped. And I know you can't see his face, but Killer's the same way. And bro's still going, not giving Kaido any breathing room. Had Kaido pupils rolled to the back of his eye sockets. And ended the combo with a triangle heavy, punching Kaido into CGI. Bro's fist had everyone in Onigashima froze. But Luffy wasn't done yet and tries to boom Kaido for good, but his haki started to deplete. And Zoro, being a W man's, look after his captain. But Big Mom once again always trying to sneak when their guard is down and tries to burn them into crisp. But Zoro dodges and Law pulls up with the titty shot. While on the other side of things, Kaido regains consciousness, while Kid and Killer goes to finish him off, but it was too late. Kaido started making twisters, blowing them away, and as Luffy's thanking Zoro for being such a W man, they both ended up getting caught in one of Kaido's twisters, and Kaido tries to get rid of Luffy by swallowing him. Pause. But Kaido must have forgotten that no one's more of a W-mans to their best friend than Zoro, so he got on Kaido's level and creates a dragon twister of his own, cutting Kaido, forcing him to cough up Luffy, and proceeds to once again look after his captain on some W-man shit. And to be honest, they should go into these major battles with me on standby.
Bro, what did you just say?
Okay, pause. I mean like actual food meat so Luffy can replenish his energy quicker. Or at least enough to wake him up to get back in action. Cause bro do be needing months worth of food to actually replenish his energy and shit. But yeah, Kaido gets to spamming once again, and look at Law always having to be on some clean shit. And why Kid always getting those metal hands of his slashed? And yeah, I already know Zoro and Killer ain't getting touched. Bro swear he in the netted. Zoro been holding a pose every chance he get. And after all that spamming, the smoke finally clears with Kaido transformed in his man beast hybrid form. And Luffy tells Zoro to hold it down cause he need a minute. Man, you gotta love One Piece. Only in One Piece will you have characters falling asleep mid-battle anytime, anywhere in order to regain energy. But back to the action, Killer pulls up ready to get active and pierces Kaido with Scyther Sonic, but that had no effect since Kaido had evolved into the ultimate Pokemon. And Kaido hits Killer with a home run. And you know Kid had to look after his homie cause they too be like W-mans. And Kaido pulls up spamming yet again like, bro, do you not get tired of that attack? And Big Mom tries to chime in, but Law is too clutch. And Kaido tells Big Mom to get out his way cause he got this. And Law's like, they're strong individually, but together they're overwhelming. But Zoro's like, I ain't tripping, I like a challenge. And my little homie back up ready to get active. You already know, gang. So Luffy and Kaido was throwing hands off screen, and we see Luffy get knocked back by Kaido. And Law's like, y'all need to think before you act. But Luffy ain't trying to hear it and charges right back in at Kaido, but gets knocked back even further. And Big Mom goes for the game, striking them with lightning, but they get back up cause they really tanky. And they all in disbelief cause out of all that striking they've done, Kaido and Big Mom aren't even phased. But Luffy's like, oh nah, out of all those punches I fed bro, I know he felt my shit. They're human just like us. Charging back in but gets smacked immediately. And Zoro's like, hey gang, you already tried that. Did you really think third time's a charm? Start thinking before you act. And Killer talking like all hope is lost, talking about some, how can you say they're human like us? Them built different. Luffy's like, y'all think you can't beat them? Yet here you are. My boy, we trying to solve that issue. So Law comes up with a plan to remove one of them from the battlefield. And Kid's like, them two together is like hell. But Zoro is unbothered and the gang is too heated up to be phased by hell. So Kaido and Big Mom unleashes a synchronized attack which had the gang shook. But Zoro steps up showing why he's really big MVP along with Luffy and stops the attack, telling them to get out of here, so Law teleports the gang to safety. And they posted, but Luffy gotta get his get back and charges up a Red Hawk which Kaido dodges, and Luffy's like, yeah, I got you dodging now. I knew my punches did something to your ass. Bro ain't like that and smacked Luffy across the map for the 100th time. But bro ain't worried. So Luffy and Kaido boxing, moving fast as hell, Dragon Ball Z style. And Luffy pulls up on Weave Nation time and dodging all of Kaido's attacks and leap in the air, styling on bro with a Rock Lee type kick. Y'all can't say Luffy ain't cold with the hands, bro be boxing in the blend. He may utilize his stretching ability a lot, but bro a fool at close combat. Bro just too nimble and light on his feet. But yeah, Luffy and Kaido clash, shaking the entirety of Onigashima. But seems like Kaido won that clash cause he emerges from the smoke talking that hot shit like, can't y'all give me a challenge and leave me with a scar that will not fade? Or scar me enough to give me the chills cause you will die soon. And reminds them that if they lose, he'll take everything away from them. So Kaido and Big Mom gets ready to end things once and for all until Luffy popped out the rubble. Kaido look annoyed as hell cause bro won't stay down. He's like a fly that keeps coming back no matter how many times you swipe it. And it was like, you're not gonna win, we'll show you how determined we are. So Kaido and Big Mom charges in with Luffy clashing with Kaido before getting punched across the map. And of course, when it's always a 1v1 situation between Luffy and Kaido, Big Mom always have to go for the spectators and starts shooting mad lasers, which Law opens up a room to shield himself, which is crazy because I never knew bro could do that. But Big Mom sends another his way, cracking his shield, and Luffy's like, oh nah, not my, and pulls up on Big Mom but gets speed blitzed by Kaido and gets hit with a blast breath. Then Kaido started lecturing Luffy and tried to finish him, but Zoro being a W-mans as expected, telling Kaido, if you trying to take out my captain, then you're gonna have to take me out first. But Kaido started lecturing Zoro, and once that was said and done, he tried to clean his shit. But W-mans gotta protect the fellow W-mans, and Luffy pulls up for the save. And with the most crisp of animations, Luffy punches Kaido in the guts. Like, you know you really him for real if the animators fuck with you heavy on some shit that they gotta up the quality on a single punch. Bro shifted to HD 4K resolution for that single swing. And Luffy's like, my fault big bro, now you don't need to sacrifice yourself. I'm already knowing, gang, I was just role playing. Hold on now, we a part of this too, don't go stealing the shine. Look at bro, he stay cheesing. But the game back in action, and Luffy flexes his haki and charges in at Kaido. And they both got the clashing through the air Dragon Ball Z style. But Big Mom just had to interrupt, smacking Luffy away. And pulls back up on bro, but W-Man Zoro like, oh nah, I won't let you do that, followed up with Killer pulling up. And Kaido shoots a blast breath at Luffy. But now Law and Kid come in clutch, catching Luffy, tossing him towards Kaido for Luffy to clean his shit. But Kaido claps back and charges up a Thunder Ragnarok and goes for Luffy, but Luffy blocks it. And Big Mom tried to get in the mix with the others, but little did she know Law and Kid was getting ready to hit her with a setup. So Law teleports Big Mom homie Zeus into a metal box Kid had made. And Zoro and Killer pulls up on Big Mom, slicing Prometheus, knocking her fat ass on the ground. And at this point, they was making sure Big Mom doesn't have any access to her weapons, cause Zoro immediately dices up Prometheus while Killer's slashing away at Napoleon. So Kid takes this opportunity to light Big Mom's back up like Ricky. And Big Mom's like, separating us isn't going to give you the upper hand, and minks Kid in the jaw. But Kid ain't done and repels Big Mom in the air with Law smashing Big Mom with a boulder. And as she was trying to come to a stop, Zoro pulls up, slashing the island floor, sending Big Mom falling off Onigashima, taking a dive into the sea. Now she underwater calling for Prometheus, and bro trying to pull up, but Zoro is not about to let that happen. And Law's just looking at Zoro like, man, bro really a different breed. While Killer's still going dumb on Napoleon. Meanwhile, Luffy's unconscious. Kaido's like, damn, I swear Big Mom trash. I really have to carry her again? And charges at Zoro, but Law's like, oh nah, not on my watch. Swapping places with Zoro, hitting Kaido with an injection shot. Kaido's like, your ability really unsettles me, and attacks Law, but he uses his room as a shield to cushion the blow. And with that distraction, Prometheus got away and even saved Napoleon from Killer, and heads down to save Big Mom. And Zoro looks at Law like, we have to do something about this, but Law rather not have anyone die for the sake of the mission. But Kid's like, it's all good, gang, you don't have to sacrifice yourselves. Our objective is to tear them to shreds, so leave Big Mom to us. So now Big Mom's saved, and as she rises, Prometheus talks about how he wants a girlfriend, so she starts to create a new thundercloud to replace Zeus. And Kaido again stares at Luffy's unconscious body like, damn, it's just like the last time. Bro is unconscious, yet he's still staring at me. Well, you see, Kaido, that's simple really, it's just because he's built different. But yeah, Kaido tries to end Luffy once again. But once again, you already know Zoro has to pull up with his W-man's deeds. And lets Law know he's gonna push himself to his limits, so he'll leave the rest to him. And prepares his attack, had Kaido looking back. Zoro's like, he's our captain, so why don't you try to smash my head first? Standing on business as per usual, and unleashes 9 sword style and started scrapping with Kaido, turning himself into the ultimate Beyblade, speed blitzing Kaido, slashing him right in the stomach. Law's in disbelief cause Zoro's really him for real, and Kaido's in disbelief cause Zoro possesses the color of the Supreme King. But Zoro's like, bruh, what are you even talking about? I hit you with all I've got, I at least wanted you to fall. And Kaido goes to hit Zoro with the Thunder Bagway, and Law tells Zoro to run. Like, bro, does it seem like he's in a running mood? Like,
Help me! Help me! Nigga!
So Kaido tells Law, don't even bother approaching me, and smacks Zoro with Thunder Bagway, and Law trying to go for the save but gets smacked as well. So Kaido's like, if you come with me, you can dominate the world. But nah, those fighting words, cause the big homie Luffy gets back up and was like, nah, we're not going with you and I'll kick your ass at any cost. And Kaido's like, kick my ass? Then come and try if you think you can. And panning over to Big Mom, she starts creating her replacement for Zeus, creating a new thundercloud known as Hera. And Kid's like, zoinks, Killer, we gotta get out of here. But Big Mom's like, oh nah, I would not let that happen, and launches full gore at both Kid and Killer, hitting them with a stage transition. Oh, and just so you know, I've already covered the events that happened with with Kid and Killer inside the castle in a previous upload, as well as this video only being focused on the rooftop rumble between Luffy, Zoro, Law, Kid, and Killer versus Kaido and Big Mom. So yeah, panning back to Luffy and Kaido, they're both at a standoff, and Luffy is remembering what he was taught during his Ryu lesson in the prison with Hyogoro. And as Kaido tries to sneak Luffy held a pose for the edit before stopping Kaido's attack with Ryu, which had bro shook, and leaps in the air, charging back in, clashing with Kaido. And peep the impact frames. One Piece is the best to ever do it with the impact frames, teasing Gear 5 within it. And there's even more crazy ones like smoking on that Big Mom pack, which is an actual impact frame that I've addressed in this video. And there's many more. But yeah, Luffy overpowers Kaido, landing a mean blow to his stomach. But Luffy wasn't done yet, pulling up with the Supreme Joryoken of Reminiscence. That punch was so hard it kicked in the theme song. And Law at this point is Luffy and Zoro's biggest fan, the way he been amazed by their actions. And our boy Luffy in the air, falling down gracefully with pure elegancy, Taishi. And Luffy's like, Zoro, Law, appreciate y'all for defending me, gang. But y'all go downstairs and handle business. I got this solo dolo. We ain't the Narutoverse gang. We take pride in our 1v1s around here. I'll defeat him at any cost. Tell everyone down there for me. So Law goes for Zoro and notices Zeus flying around, which means Kid has gotten weaker, which means Big Mom is on the loose and is now inside the castle, and would be a pain if she goes back for Zeus. So Law lets Luffy know he's gonna teleport everyone except him, and Luffy gives him the green. And Kaido's on the ground in pain cause Luffy has 2 certified. And with that, Luffy was now alone to box Kaido 1v1. And yeah, that's the rooftop rumble on Onigashima and all its greatness. I would have added the 1v1 between Luffy and Kaido in this video, but that fight is so iconic I feel it deserves its own video. And besides, I've already covered Gear 5 Luffy versus Kaido, and a lot of you been asking me to cover the fight between Luffy and Kaido 1v1 on the rooftop from the beginning. So I'll be bringing you guys that, and who knows, I might go all the way from where we left off here to the conclusion of Gear 5 Luffy versus Kaido, actually covering Luffy versus Kaido rooftop 1v1 in its entirety. Now with that being said, whether you're from TikTok or YouTube, don't forget to drop a like and follow and subscribe. We moving. Also, I'm taking recommendations, bro, so hit the comments. And more heat on the way.